How to break your sugar addiction. Sugar is one of the most addicting substances on the planet. Sugar is consumed by the majority of people on a daily basis. It's possible that it's in our coffee, sauces, biscuits, beverages, and other items. It's so widespread in processed foods that it's practically difficult to avoid. Food makers hide sugar under a variety of labels so that consumers are ignorant of the amount of sugar in their meals. Obesity has become a worldwide problem, especially in developed countries like the United States and the United Kingdom. At a young age, children become addicted to sugar and begin to consume sodas and junk food without restriction. Breaking one's sugar addiction will take Herculean effort, but it's feasible and will be easier to achieve if addressed rationally. Acquaint yourself with the pleasures of cold fruit. Let's face it, quitting the sugar habit will be quite difficult at first, especially if you have a sweet appetite. The simplest way to avoid this problem is to get some of your favorite fruit, cut it into slices, and place it in the refrigerator. When fruit is chilled, it tastes sweeter. When you have a sweet tooth, grab a couple slices of fruit and your sugar demands will be satisfied. This is not only more nutritious, but it's also less fattening than classic sugary foods like chocolate and ice cream. Keep an eye out for sugars that have been hidden. Sugars are hidden in practically all processed foods, including those marketed as healthy. Energy bars, packaged fruit juices, energy drinks, and other items include high fructose corn syrup, a kind of sugar. Caramel, stevia, or any other type of sweetener could elevate your blood sugar levels. The secret to quitting your sugar addiction is to consume as little sugar as possible. Cutting back on processed foods for 3 weeks is one of the most effective ways to do so. This will drastically minimize your sugar intake. Recognize when hunger sensations are likely to occur. Cravings for sugar can hit at any time. You'll notice this if you start a food journal and write down the hours and foods you eat. In the middle of the afternoon or just before bedtime, you might crave something sweet. Whatever the case may be, we are all creatures of habit, thus it will most likely happen at the same time every day. If you know how your body reacts, you'll be more prepared to escape temptations when you know your cravings will strike. Don't drink your calories, instead eat them. Sugary beverages such as soda, bottled fruit juices, sweetened water, and other sugary beverages should be avoided. Almost all of these beverages contain sugar. Artificially sweetened beverages should also be avoided. These are just as harmful, and studies have shown that because the body interprets them as sugar, they boost blood sugar levels in the same manner that sugar does. It also causes you to become addicted to sugary foods. Complete abstinence versus gradual deterioration. Going cold turkey for 2 or 3 weeks is the most effective and quickest way to overcome sugar addiction. There is enough time to address the problem in this amount of time. During this time, you should avoid starchy carbs like bread, spaghetti, white rice, and so on. You'll lose more weight in 3 weeks than you ever believed possible. More importantly, your sugar cravings will vanish and you will require less sugar in your diet. Quitting sugar cold turkey, on the other hand, can be difficult and requires a great deal of willpower and perseverance. If that seems too challenging, the slow and steady strategy might be a better fit. Reduce your sugar consumption gradually until you're only consuming it once a day. It could take 2 months to get to the point where you only use 2 sugar cubes in your coffee every day. Even if it took a little longer, that's amazing. What matters is that you were successful in overcoming your addiction, which is a tremendous achievement. If you're consuming too much sugar, you may start making changes to your diet right now. This is one of the most crucial steps you can do to protect your health in the long run.